Welcome to Curtis Goes Corner, coming to you from a secret underground base in occupied America. Hi folks, welcome back. And those of you that are new, welcome. This is a video I saw on Project Veritas' YouTube channel, and I thought it was worth bringing up and showing the details of it. It's really good. I got to say, though, honestly and truly, my father's old school Italian. James O'Keefe has got a set of cooliones on him, I'll tell you. He sure does. Let's watch a little bit, and I'll comment along the way.
You don't know who I am? I sued your network, CNN, for defamation. Do you remember that? You guys said on the air that we did some things that weren't true. Went to federal court.
Starting to see companies crack down to try to stop the spread of misinformation and to hold some people who are spreading it accountable. Brian, for example, Twitter has suspended the account of Project Veritas, a conservative activist organization. At least that's how they couch themselves.
Do you work for CNN?
That's how they couch themselves. Well, that's a lie. That's an absolute lie. But they peddle misinformation. That is the draconian socialist way. They call it deflection, where you accuse the person that you're against of the same thing that you're doing.
On the call. You're on the call right now? It's Charlie Chester at CNN. Made some statements that you were trying to get Trump out of office. Is Charlie still employed by CNN?
Our focus was to get Trump out of office, right? Without saying it, that's what it was.
Without saying that's what it was. Well, everybody knew. Now everybody's saying, well, you know, John, CNN's ratings are in the toilet. They're losing viewership millions at a time. But they are influencing, as you're going to see, government agencies, i.e. FBI, the people in the DOJ. When government and media work hand in glove, if they're dovetailed together, that by definition is authoritarianism. That is not a republic, and that is not a democracy. And how these people say we're saving democracy, when the fact of the matter is, when the media and the government that's in power works hand in hand, or with one side of a political organization, in this case the Democrats, that by definition is authoritarianism.
Do you agree with Charlie's statements?
She said it's very straightforward. The president fired the FBI director. It's simple. No, it's not simple, because that's the man that's overseeing the investigation into his campaign's ties with Russia.
There he is. His campaign ties with Russia. There wasn't any. It was a hoax. Everybody knows it, including CNN, and they all admitted it after the fact. But Trump was already gone. They got their pound of flesh. They knew they were lying through their asses the whole time, but yet they still won, at least temporarily. They may have won the battle, but it's up to us to make sure they don't win the war.
You were on the phone call that I recorded.
You're unmuted.
Hey, Jeff Zucker, are you there? Hey,
yes.
This is James O'Keefe.
So everybody, in light of that, I think what we'll do is we'll set up a new system.
I got to tell you, for a long time, there was an insider at CNN that gave him the contact number for their morning conference call of all their department heads, what they're going to do that day, who they were going to screw over, how they were going to lie about Trump. You know, Trump has a lot of faults personality-wise, and he may disagree with some of his policy issues, and that's fine. But don't make up stuff. There's plenty to criticize as it is, and I'm a Trump supporter, and I say that. But I do have to say, though, this guy's got a serious set of balls. He's been listening for days, if not weeks, and then he finally goes in on the conference call. And I got to say, they handle it very coolly. We're going to set up a new system. Well, thanks, James, for your input.
Why do you guys have a symbiotic relationship with the people in government? And FBI sources told us that they have your network on in all the bureaus, the FBI.
Every single intelligence squad has a SCIF, a sensitive compartmented information facility. That's a place where you can look at secret documents. Every single one I've ever been in always had CNN on.
I don't think people realize, as trivial as that sounds, how dangerous that is. How dangerous that is for our republic. This is not a joke. Everything, well, they're just watching the news and they happen to put on CNN. No. They're working hand in glove, like I said, dovetailed together. That is authoritarianism, and that is incredibly dangerous for a republic.
Why do you guys not investigate the federal government? Imagine how bad it must be when there's literally nothing that you can say right now. No utterance of yours.
I do have to say, though, in all fairness, he's handling it very well. He isn't running away like the other CNN. They were caught undercover and running down the street and being chased and blah, 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 blah. He just keeps walking to where he's going. He's got his security there. Not that he needs it with Project Veritas, but he's got his security there. And when he gets to the building he's going to go into, of course, he knows they can't go in. I do have to say, though, the guy handled it well.
It won't make it worse. CNN reported that we were suspended for, quote, promoting disinformation. We sued for defamation. And now we're going to appeal that. The 11th Circuit in Georgia, where CNN's located. Why are you guys so opposed to a free press? Here I am in Washington, D.C. with one of CNN's executives who, when unable to engage in defamation on the air, is rendered completely mute. Look at him. Can't say it.
And there comes the security. But you didn't see him. It's a big, tall guy with a red jacket on. I mean, what is that, the male version of The Handmaid's Tale? And that's the way it is.
Damn word. There he goes. Wow. Well, let's see if they'll be as silent before a federal judge.
I do have to say, though, that's Project Veritas. Be brave, do something. And they had the one informant that was a government informant that was part of, I'm not sure if he was part of the DOJ or what exactly what department he was they saw undercover there. There has to be more. The hundreds, if not thousands, of employees of the DOJ. What about the people that work in the Southern District of New York that are relentlessly pounding Trump for this legal nonsense? They were supposed to do his deposition, but Trump's first wife, Ivana, passed away, so they gave him a few days reprieve. They're going to, under oath, interview 2 of Trump's kids and a former president. It's outrageous, absolutely outrageous. This is when government and media combine. It is dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. I can't emphasize how dangerous that is for our country and our republic. Until the next time, goodbye and good luck.